Hey there, guys. It's Danielle. It's Thursday. God, I was to say January. It's not January at all. It's April 11th, 2013, and you are watching Proof Weight Loss Surgery Works, and I am your Thursday vlogger, Danielle. Like I said before. So as you can see, I got this fancy shirt. It's made by Amy, and it was given to me by Wendy. So thank you both. I love it. And I will talk about this some more as I go into the question. This week's question. Sorry, guys. I'm kind of thirsty, so I have my water with me. The question is, how have you transformed mentally to accept your body's transformation? Mentally, I don't think I'm there at all. And then, of course, there's the other subcategories that I'll talk about as I get to them. Mentally, I feel like I haven't accepted it just because to me I look at pictures and I'm like, is that me? And then I see my before pictures and I'm like, was that me? So my mind hasn't fully caught up there. My mind does know things are changing and that I need to change my ways. So I guess it's kind of there. So the other areas to talk about this, how any of the areas relating to food and portions. Food has definitely changed. Even though I had a long pre-op period, 9 months of changing my diet, I could get away with more cheating, if you would say. I could eat a whole meal if I wanted to. I could drink and eat at the same time. I could just eat bread all I wanted. I never had to worry about anything getting stuck because I have the band, so it will get stuck. Yeah, I never had to worry about those things pre-op, and then come post-op life, I haven't had a stuck episode, but I've had what I called slowed down, where I can feel the food going down my esophagus and sitting in my stomach for a while before it slides past the band. And I haven't had one of those issues since I got a second fill. I only had one big issue of that in my was it 4 weeks? It was either 4 or 6 weeks before my first fill, and I had no fluid in there, and I had that issue. Since I've gotten fills, not so much. I'm too scared to experience that. And portions is a big thing for me. I weigh my food or use the measuring cup. My clinic says to stick to 1/3 of a cup portion size, but the paperwork also says only 2 to 3 ounces of meat protein. So I kind of go back and forth on the scale or the volume. It's just whatever I feel like doing that day. I never exceed 3 ounces of meat whenever I'm at home, whenever I can actually measure it. Ooh, never exceed out of that. Just because I don't want to test the waters yet. I'm not ready to do that. But sometimes I get full before I've eaten those 3 ounces, and there's maybe an ounce left, and I'm like, I should eat this. It's only 3 ounces. And I've done that a few times, and I shouldn't have. I still haven't gotten stuck. I haven't. How can I explain it? It's almost as if the food is just all on the assembly line, just chilling up here, waiting to make its way into the stomach, and then go to the second part of my stomach. Like if I swallow just, your normal spit, I could feel like my food is still here. Thankfully, it hasn't been painful, but I am learning when to stop, and I'm learning to pay attention more to my soft spot and actually listen to it. My soft stop and actually listen to it. So that is the process going on right now, but it's still really weird to me to dish up such a small portion and then feel the need that I need to still clean the plate even though I'm full and eating off a small salad plate. Hopefully my mind will catch up with me and say, hey, it's okay to leave an ounce of meat on the table. Body image and fashion. Fashion, first of all, we'll talk about that. I definitely say I wasn't scared of fashion beforehand, but there wasn't much selection. Now there's more selection, and I'm going around and I'm choosing different things style-wise and changing it up. And the sizes obviously have gotten a lot smaller. I was in a 2X top wearing 26 size pants, and both of those were getting kind of tight. I recently tried on my 26 pants the other day, and I could fit both legs into one leg, and that was just crazy to me. Completely crazy. I don't, like, I know I can't wear a 26, but I don't see myself into those 16 Old Navy jeans that I can get into. It doesn't fit to me. And then I think it also is a kind of a weird thing in the head not computing, because every designer has different sizes for their size 6. I wear a size 16 in some of these Old Navy jeans that I have, up to a 20 in these. I think it's not Mandolin Bay, it's something Bay. I've never heard of them before, but I wear 20 in theirs, but a 16 in Old Navy. So there's a big variation right now for me in my sizes, and so it's kind of weird. I'll go to the thrift shop and grab anything from 16 to 20, where the 20 might be tight and the 16 might be loose, or vice versa. So it kind of gets me down whenever I grab a size that's smaller and I can't wear it because of the way it's designed. Shirts, however, are pretty much a guarantee for me. I have a smaller top than a bottom. And this shirt is a large. It is, I can't pronounce the brand, but I'm pretty sure, I might be wrong, Amy, but it's the same brand as my shirt, a couple shirts I've gotten from my sister, and I believe she made one of them, and she said she bought the shirts from Joann's or Michael's, a craft store, but it's a large, just one letter, a large, and it fits. I have a little room to spare, actually. I'm thinking, crap, I should have gone with the medium and stuck with my gut, but I wanted to wear this in Vegas, and I didn't want it to be too tight for Vegas, so I got the large, and it fits now, and it fits great, and hopefully soon it'll be too big, but I will still wear it and rock it because I love it, and I love being on the channel, guys. So that is very interesting. My tops I have a hard time letting go of because a lot of the bigger shirts I have were bought for special things. They weren't just, oh, let's go shopping. They were specifically made for me. One of them says my name on it and stuff, so they're things I'll never get rid of, but they'll probably end up being night shirts. Friends are, I don't know if it's changing or if I'm the one changing, but I think it's more me trying to figure out who I am and what I'm going to accept for me, or am I too crazy? Am I too hard on people? I don't know. I'm not lonely. I have plenty of friends on Facebook and YouTube especially. All my weight loss friends are so supportive, and my friends in person are supportive. However, I don't know if it's my work schedule, my school schedule. I don't get to see a lot of people outside of work, so that gets kind of down because I'd rather work out than go eat right now, and that sucks because everybody wants to go eat, and even if I did go out to eat, I don't eat a lot, so then everybody's eating and I'm just sitting there, so it's kind of awkward still. But oh well, it's just something I'll have to get used to, that my people I hang around will have to get used to, and yeah, hopefully that will improve, but if not, it's okay. Romantic relationships, it's definitely improved. It wasn't bad before. I've been with my husband, oh my god, it'll be 6 years in June. No, July. 6 years in July. Well, I've been married for 2 years in June. It's definitely improving. It was, like I said, it wasn't bad before, but there's more variety now because I'm not as big. I can do different positions, different movements. So as I've gotten smaller, the bourgeois options have gotten larger. My career, I'm still at the same job I've been at for, it'll be 6 years in August. So I've been at my job for a while. I think with me losing weight and getting confidence in myself again, I'm ready to take on more roles. I am trying to step up my game and go the next step. So we will see how that goes. But as for a career-wise, I'm going to school for nursing. I hope to become a nurse, and I hope that if I don't get a job, it's because of me and my qualifications, as opposed to not worrying about, did I not get it because of the way I look. It's a sad fact, but that's the way it is. You're not going to want to hire a overweight, morbidly obese ER nurse whenever they're not fast, whenever you get to hire somebody who's maybe just a little overweight, a little pudgy, or even in shape, who can move faster. So I'm hoping that this will definitely help the career later on. Finances are kind of tough right now. I ain't even gonna lie. I just had surgery, so I'm having all the bills come in on top of having to take a leave of absence because of surgery. And the bills still kept coming in. So, but you do what you do, you stick to a budget, and you can get through it. Spiritually and emotionally, spiritually I don't think I've changed much. Church isn't a big deal to me, but it has started to be more important in my life the past few years. So I guess I'm a newbie in that whole thing, but I think it's getting better. I do have more confidence in me, though, that now I will actually sing whenever the singing is going on, whereas opposed to before I was like, just stand here and hope to God nobody notices me. Yeah, emotionally I am growing, I am changing, and at times it's kind of hard. I've noticed that whenever I don't take my vitamins regularly, and whenever the weather is like it is right now in Seattle, which is like that almost all the time, cloudy and drizzly, it gets me really down. The weather affects me a lot, and I think that's due to the hormones and the vitamin D and all the stuff that goes into us as humans and our emotions. So that is really hard, but it's a little bit easier whenever I keep up on my vitamins, especially my vitamin D. I sit in front of, I have one of those happy lights. Whenever I do homework, whenever I'm getting ready in the morning, I always turn it on and sit in front of it just to get the extra vitamin D. And I look kind of pale right now, guys, because I've taken a break from this. But when I was tanning, the UV rays and all that was wonderful. I am going to start tanning again as soon as it's open at my apartments again. Please spare me the details of how bad it is for you and everything. I know the issues. I grew up in Houston, so it's sunny all the time. I'm used to being in the sun, and if something horrible happens, it's all in a master plan, and I will get through it. So I appreciate your concern if you're anti-tanning, but I'm choosing to go ahead and do it because I like the way it makes me feel, and I like the way I look when I'm tan. So other than that, I think that is it. For those of you who are just joining in, like I said, my name is Danielle. You can find me on YouTube under TexasDanielle. You can also find me on Facebook as Downsizing Danielle. And I will see you guys next week. Tune in tomorrow for another Proof Weight Loss Surgery Works. Bye, guys.